When you stop talking to a narcissist, cutting them off, or going completely no contact, it can trigger an intense emotional breakdown in them. This is because narcissists are incredibly insecure deep down. They rely heavily on the people around them to regulate their self-esteem and emotions. By maintaining control over others and their surroundings, they create an illusion of inner stability. You, as their target, essentially serve as a mirror that reflects back a sense of worth and significance. So when you remove yourself from that dynamic, it feels like their entire sense of self is unraveling. Without your attention, validation, or emotional reactions, they lose the tools they use to stabilize their identity. Your absence strips them of their power and control, and that inflicts a deep psychological wound, what's known as a narcissistic injury. To make matters worse, narcissists don't typically reflect on their behavior or acknowledge their role in what led to the end of the relationship. They don't see themselves as the problem. Instead, they view your decision to leave as an act of betrayal or an attack. Rather than confronting the deep shame and insecurity they carry inside, they twist the narrative to make themselves the victim, or worse, the hero of the story. This denial allows them to protect their fragile false self, which is the mask they wear to feel important, loved, or admired. When you're no longer in the picture, that mask starts to crack, and it's unbearable for them. If they can't win your affection back through charm, they'll often resort to destruction. They'll try to tear you down, sabotage your life, spread lies, and emotionally or even physically harm you. It's not about love or closure. It's about maintaining control and proving to themselves that they still matter. When you go no contact, you take away their emotional crutch. Suddenly, they're alone with the very feelings they've spent their whole lives avoiding: worthlessness, shame, and self-hatred. They may become obsessive, stalking or harassing you in a desperate bid to pull you back into their web. If manipulation fails, they can turn to threats, insults, or even violence, all in a frantic attempt to regain control. What you're doing by going no contact is powerful. You're breaking free from their grip and refusing to uphold the illusion that they depend on for survival. But for the narcissist, that's not just rejection. It's annihilation of the identity they've carefully constructed. And for someone who sees any threat to their false self as a direct attack, your silence is the ultimate form of destruction.